Hi, I'm Christa Jacobson, headmistress of the Budo, where we teach authentic ninjutsu and classical samurai bujutsu. And for those of you who don't know what that is, those are the ancient martial arts of the ninja and samurai. In today's video, I'm going to share with you guys a 300-year-old ninja document. It was signed by an Iga ninja named Inosuke Kizu, and we're going to go over this particular document, and I'm going to kind of share some of my thoughts and things like that on this particular subject. Now, before we get into this particular document and we discuss it and what's written on it, I always have a shout out for all of my new viewers. Okay, so let me give a shout out to all of my new viewers. I also have a little bit of a request from all of my current subscribers as well. So to all of you guys who are new, if this is the first video that you guys have seen of me, my name is Christa Jacobson. I run the Budo, which means School of the Warrior Way. We teach Koryu Ninjutsu and Koryu Bujutsu, so the ancient martial arts of the ninja and samurai. The school does have other areas of focus, such as reality-based self-defense, concealed carry, weapons training and tactics, survival skills, martial arts theory, thought and philosophy, martial arts conditioning. If any of those topics interest you at all, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to click the bell. That way you guys can keep up with everything that we're doing. I do post at least 2 to 3 videos a week. For all of my current subscribers and followers and all that, I have a request. Right now I'm sitting somewhere around 46,000 subscribers, and my first goal is to hit 50,000 subscribers. To do that, I'm going to need your help. So with all of you guys, would you please take the URL of my channel and post it on your social media and tell all of your friends to subscribe to my channel if they're interested in the same topics that you guys are. Share some of my videos and say, hey, this is a great video, subscribe to our channel. That would be wonderful. I'm so close to the first goal of 50,000 subscribers, right? 50K, and I would really like to hit that mark. And then we go for 75, and then we go for 100, right? So if you guys who are current subscribers and you guys are longtime subscribers and you do enjoy the content I post, please share my URL, share my channel, and ask all of your friends and people that are like-minded people like you to please subscribe to my channel. That would be absolutely brilliant. So let's get on point. So this is an article that I read online. And this particular article was written back in December of 2018. So, and I've never seen this one before. And usually I scour the net when I'm looking for, articles on ninjutsu and things like that. And I've totally missed this one. So maybe some of you guys who are following my channel that are into ninjutsu, you guys may have already read this article. I do not know. But what I am going to do is I'm going to put a link to the article below in the video description. That way you guys can see where I get the source information. You guys can read it for yourself. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read this article, not in its complete form because some of it's a little monotonous. I'm going to read bits and parts of this particular article. I'm going to share it with you guys, and I'm going to share some of my thoughts on what I think. Okay? So, without any further ado, let's do this. So, 300-year-old ninja master's oath. Historical researchers in Japan have uncovered a rare 3 centuries-old ninja oath in which one of the famed ancient warriors pledged to never divulge the secrets of spying, sabotage, and the martial arts for fear of retribution from 60 gods for generations. This particular document was reviewed by a team of Japanese researchers based in Iga in Mie University, and this ancient ninja oath was found among 130 ancient documents left to the university by the 16th head of the Kizu family, and it was written in quote-unquote cursive calligraphy. Containing 6 promises, the oath was signed 300 years ago by Inosuke Kizu, a ninja from the Iga mountain located near the ancient imperial capital of Kyoto. The ninja Inosuke, who submitted the oath, was the 5th head of the last ninja from the Kizu family, and it is believed that the document had been returned to his family after his death. In the oath, the ninja offers gratitude to his master for having successfully passed his training in the secret arts of ninjutsu. Kizu also pledged that he would never give away any of his prized knowledge, not even to his children or brothers, and he vowed that he would never use it to steal unless so ordered. The reason scientists are so impressed with this particular rare document is because it illustrates in detail just how strict the ninja community was about keeping their skills and techniques within the body of the clan. The text tells specialists that if a ninja's oath was broken, even by the slightest misdemeanor, they'd be punished by big and small gods in more than 60 provinces across Japan for generations. While this means little today, back then in a world where honor is everything, that was a fate worse than death. Now, one of the professors in Mie University reports that thieves and ninjas did the same thing, sneaking into other people's houses, but ninjas prized morality highly. Ninjas were public servants in today's terms, providing security services and collecting information. Also of interest to scholars was a singular vow within the oath that meant ninjas were obligated to report to their masters any new skills, tools, and firearms that were not in the Ban Senshukai. Now, this Iga ninja, Inosuke Kizu, noted that he could only show 3 chapters of the Ban Senshukai to top-ranking samurai who employed ninja and vowed to not to disclose the book's contents in other writings. Even though this document left crucial points vague, the oath is of great importance to scholars because it shows that the Ban Senshukai was widely used as a textbook amongst many ninja families. Okay, so those are the key points of this article that I find the most interesting. Again, I'm going to make sure that I put a link to this particular article below so you guys can read the whole thing if you want. But the 2 things that really stood out to me from this particular article was, one, here's an Iga ninja that said, I'm never going to share the secrets. And if you do share the secrets, you're going to get a wrath from the gods. And that's a fate worse than death. So the secrets are kept secret. They're not meant to be publicly put everywhere. And I thought that was very interesting because, you know, people who claim to be really interested in ninjutsu, those same people turn around and, you know, belittle me and slander me and talk a whole bunch of hate on me when I'm the one that only showing the scrolls to the students that's earned the right to see the scrolls. And I think you've got to train for many, many, many years and prove your loyalty and you know, your integrity and your honor to the tradition before you get to see those things. And the same people that really love ninja history take that one thing that seems to be a common denominator of ninjutsu and then kind of use that and say things towards me and the way that I do things, when clearly, historically, you're not supposed to do those things. So when I'm saying I teach historical ninjutsu and I only share my scrolls with my most dedicated students, that should be a good thing. People should look at that as a good thing, not non-students who want to throw hate, right? But the other part that I thought was really interesting is the Ban Senshukai mention. And the reason I think that's a very interesting point is because the Ban Senshukai is one of the 3 main texts that every ninjutsu school should be reading. You should be reading the Ban Senshukai, Nippuden, and Shoninki. Those are the 3 public domain texts that everybody has used since the beginning of time. When you're dating back ninjutsu and ninjutsu training and ninja martial arts and all that type of stuff, right? Even if you go back and you look at like Hatsumi's older books or maybe even Stephen Hayes' older books and things like that, you see the Ban Senshukai, the Nippuden, the Shoninki way back in the 80s and even earlier as those being references used, even in some of the stuff written by like Fujita Seiko and so on and so on. So these 3 texts, the Ban Senshukai, Nippuden, Shoninki, has been widely used by all ninjutsu schools, ninja martial arts schools. I'm using terms that some people might not like, but they've been using for literally hundreds of years. Those 3 texts have been widely used. So I think that when we look at these kind of things and it says, okay, ninjutsu is not supposed to be taught to people, very few people are allowed to see it. And I think that's one thing that's really important. So to learn that and to get those secrets, you need to dedicate yourself and earn that trust from your teacher, right? The other side is the Ban Senshukai, and I know some people they absolutely love the Ban Senshukai. Some people hate the Ban Senshukai. Some people say that it's worthless and that it was written by someone who you don't even know if they were a true ninja. Some people think it was all made up and that it's a false document, and the Ban Senshukai is kind of fake in its regard towards how it was created and compiled. And you know, there's definitely a mixed audience when it comes to the Ban Senshukai, and I think that actually has a lot to do with what quote-unquote ninjutsu organization you tend to align yourself with. For me personally, I think the Ban Senshukai is a great reference, and I think anyone who's training in ninjutsu should read the Ban Senshukai, right? I mean, it's, you know, good or bad, regardless of whether you believe it to be an authentic ninja manual or not, it's still a ninjutsu manual written in 1676. You know what I'm saying? So you're still reading material, you know, within a certain time frame. So regardless of what organization you're with, I would think that you would still want to read the Ban Senshukai so you can get the knowledge of what that particular text is saying. And although I do agree that teachers should, whatever organization you're with, teachers should keep the scrolls and the Dinsho only to the select students that have earned the right to see them. On the other hand, I do think that the documents that we have that are public documents, like the Ban Senshukai, Nippuden, Shoninki, etc., I think those should be widely read and used because they're there and they're in the public domain, so you should read them and gather as much information as you can on the particular subject. So that's where I stand on that. So anyway, those are my thoughts on this particular subject. What do you guys think? Stick your thoughts in the comment section below and let me know your thoughts on this particular article. Real quick, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an outro. If you guys are interested in authentic ninjutsu and classical samurai bujutsu, please check out our website at www.budoninjutsu.com. There you can see a list of our schools, the principles that we teach, the philosophies, the 5 areas of training, so on and so forth. If you don't live next to one of our schools, you guys can always join the Budo online at Ninjutsu Dojo, and you can start your training that way. So thank you guys very much for your love and support. I deeply appreciate it. And until next time, take care, be safe, and good luck in your journey of Budo.